What up YouTube, battlebrowler here with a brand new video review. This time of the Amazing Spider-Man Superposable Spider-Man. Now I want to say that it's good to be back in Massachusetts, and I hope you guys enjoyed those little video reviews I did in Florida. I hope you guys enjoyed the change of scenery, and I actually did have a vlog of me on a plane because it was my first time on a plane in like 15 years. But when I went to edit it, it got deleted, and I can now edit my videos. So with that said, I'm going to give you guys a video review of the Superposable Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man toy line. And I want to say that this figure is great. This is a good figure. It has some issues, but I think it is a really strong, really well put together figure. Alright, so we're just going to fold and get everything just in a normal stance. Now, the one problem I actually have with this figure is that the legs can't really stand neutral. I often have trouble getting him. I guess the hinge and the hips won't allow him, but he's always in a wide-legged stand, which isn't always good for neutral poses. But it's a flaw I can live with. Now the accuracy to the actual suit design is really good. I think the suit has way too much blue, but I actually don't mind it, and I'm actually glad they messed up on the eyes. Now, the eyes are supposed to be yellow, but I am glad that they went with white, because white is way better. I will admit that the red gets really dark with, I guess because of the red paint on the chest right here, on the stomach. On the back, he has the detailing of the spider logo. Kind of interesting how the back legs are elongated. A detail I like is that he actually has his web shooters right there. Can you see that? They're there, which is pretty nice. I also really thought it was ingenious that he made them electronic. That was genius from the movie. Now, the articulation on this guy is quite amazing. You see what I did there? And alright, I guess that pun wasn't funny. And it's pretty good. It's very close to an actual realistic human body, and it's possibly that I'm glad they did. Now, they did sacrifice the whole accessory just to give him this articulation. In fact, I apologize. I actually forgot to show you the packaging. So I'm going to lay the figure down, and I apologize for that. I just realized that. The packaging has Spider-Man in a very nice pose shooting the webs. Various pictures of the figure posing. Superposable. Other figures in the line, along with a short bio. Ultra-poseable Spider-Man, an endless arsenal of acrobatic moves makes Spider-Man truly amazing. I apologize for my reading stumble in there. Haven't read the Spider-Man in a while, but I apologize for not showing you the packaging earlier. It is made by Hasbro, by the way. Now back to the figure. I apologize. I do feel a little sick, so if you hear me snuffle, I apologize. Now, articulation in this guy is truly amazing. It is great. This is the most posable 3 3/4 inch Spider-Man figure, period. The head is on a ball joint, which I usually don't like. I like a cut swivel, but it actually is a cut swivel. I apologize. You can see the cut and swivel right there. And I actually really like the cut swivel because you get a lot more articulation. You get a lot more upwards and downwards movement. And left and right's pretty much the same, but get some good articulation in the head. The shoulders are what you expect. They work 360. They go around and outward. Bicep swivel, and this amazed me. Double jointed elbow. That's awesome. A double jointed elbow. The wrists do rotate, and you can actually bend them like this, which is pretty nice. The only thing is that you can't actually get him in his spider shooting pose, you know, this. It does show that the figure does have that on the back of the card, but the actual figure doesn't, which is a big letdown. Every Spider-Man figure should have that pose, at least in one hand. The only problem is that on this one, this joint right here doesn't like to bend, so it's only a single joint. Well, it points off, but that's just mine. I don't think that's a common problem. Ball joint like torso, which does break the illusion if you turned it, but you could still use it for ab crunches or flexing. The hip joints of the Iron Man 2 hip joints, so with some finesse, you can get them to go forward And even if you do move them forward, you still can't get some non-wide-legged poses. But they do move outward. You can rotate them forward. So you do get a lot of nice movement. And I really like this hip joint system. I wish Marvel Universe would use them because it's more natural and you get better articulation than ball joints. Double joint knees, always good to see. And then the ankles are pretty cool. You can't twist them left to right, which I do like when you twist them so you can fix some really wide or knee poses. But you can actually give a great ankle tilt. I mean, that is gorgeous, that ankle tilt. And they do bend backwards and a little forward, but nothing too spectacular. The feet are painted silver. That is accurate to the movie, and they don't actually have any peg holes. That is a point down that would make posing a lot easier, but this thing doesn't include a figure stand. So yeah, I often complain about the fact that it's hard to get him to stand sometimes. That's why I had him in that kind of need shooting pose. He's a little hard to stand. I mean, the slightest. Never mind. Takes a big tap to knock him down. If you hear that, my sister is talking on the phone, and I apologize for that, if you heard that noise. So, and I apologize for the coughing. I don't exactly feel 100%. So anyway, I could say without a doubt that this is a great figure. He has trouble standing, but the articulation itself is great. Now, if you don't like this costume design, I can understand. I don't like it, but I don't hate it, so it really doesn't do anything for me. It has way too much blue, but the detailing on it is quite nice with the spider web shooters, and the fact that they actually had the blue running through the gloves, and the red is textured with the spider web. Like, kind of like, they molded it for red not red, but black outlining, but they didn't. And it actually has a nice texture on the green parts, not the green parts, what am I saying, on the blue parts. And it turns out to be a really nice figure. And I can really recommend this to any fan of Spider-Man, especially fans of the actual movie. I think this is a great figure for that. I think it's just a great Spidey figure in general. It's hard to, well, it is easy to find complaints about the figure, because I've listed them, but it's hard to complain about the articulation. The articulation is so good. You just gotta be careful and understand that there are some poses you can't do. You need having a figure stand is out of the question, and that he is very hard to get into a very neutral pose, one that he doesn't have his legs just spread out. So there is that, but otherwise, it's a fantastic figure that, like I said, I can recommend it to any fan of Spider-Man, especially the movie. And if you just want a really nice figure that you're going to have a lot of fun just messing with and coming up with some good poses, then this is one I recommend. Just be careful of this. Just be aware of the standing. And he's not going to stand. Let's try this. There you go. Alright. He's standing. You know. There you go. Poses like these, I think, work the best with this figure, only because he has trouble standing, like I said. Excuse me. I could totally recommend, like I said, I recommend it to Spider-Man fans and all that stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video review. I apologize if this was a little different, and I apologize for coughing in this review. I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys actually enjoyed this review. And I hope I helped you guys decide if you wanted this figure or if you didn't want this figure. Till then, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys check out some of my other reviews. Please like this video, and leave a comment what you guys think of the figure. Do you like it? Do you enjoy the figure? Do you have it? Stuff like that. Till then, I'll see you guys with another video review. Till then, adios.